Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Drunk Zaku in Angelo Sauper's Gira Zulu with, I believe he's got the large Bruno gun Kai, which is the beam version of the Bruno gun that the Gira Zulu uses, as opposed to the shell-based one that the Gira Doga uses. And, yep, has a nice Garibee effect, so you know, multiple hits, and it also has a beam machine gun that it can as its primary weapon. So yeah, it's basically the beam version of the heavy Gira Doga when with this weapon. It's also got that big shot rifle that I want to mess with some more, but the Bruno gun was, at least when it was first released, was the preferred weapon for a lot of people. So like I said, want to try them both, but this is, you know, it's the thing. Oh boy, brain is still, like I said in yesterday's video, brain is still just kind of not all here. So, you know, just stumbling my way through. Let's see. Didn't quite tag that transforming type there. Oh yeah, that's something interesting I may have mentioned here before or not. I'm not sure, but in the production information for Zeta Gundam that has surfaced and been translated recently, it turns out that the thing that actually inspired Tomino to put transforming mobile suits into Zeta Gundam was Transformers. He caught some episodes of Transformers before it premiered in Japan as Fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformer, which happened in '85, and he caught some, I think, around the US premiere in '84. I know he had made some trips to the US in the '80s to, I think, to basically consult with some people and try and get support for Gundam. Since there was a potential feature film at the time. So yeah, he caught some Transformers. He liked how it handled transformation, liked how it liked the you know, the whole thing. It's like, we're going to do this in Zeta Gundam. It's okay. But yeah, it's Transformers. I feel like that is something that that Transformers and Zeta Gundam and, you know, Gundam Productions in general do have in common, which is that there's, except when you get to the Japanese shows where it becomes more common, the US produced Transformer shows do not use stock footage a lot for their transformations. It's just something that the robots do, and I think I really enjoy that. In particular, Transformers the movie was always particularly good at that, with just not just transforming very smoothly and quickly without without stopping everything, but also just actually using it in the fighting, which didn't always happen in the cartoon. But yeah, definitely, you know, just some very nice you know, smooth, you know, fluid fighting, changing from mode to mode in the '86 animated Transformers movie. So, yeah, that's, you know, that's kind of just one of those things I think about, especially when I'm using, you know, something like the Zeta that can transform. Just, you know, moving from, you know, trying to fight while moving from mode to mode like that is just something I, you know, I like to do. This is an ace match, and in about 35 seconds, an ace will be chosen, and they will be worth triple points if you kill them, and all of their kills will be worth triple points. So, you know, obviously, the more you, you know, the more you keep your ace alive, the more you keep the enemy ace dead, the better your score potential is going to be. So, and I think Zaku, from, you know, has a pretty good shot at being the ace, but we'll see. That was a great shot with the Bruno gun, tagged 3 different things, and now he's getting shot in the back by something, so good time to run. Or at least move over a little bit. And, okay, yeah, Sonic is the ace, who I just now looked up and realized he was here, because I am, like I said, you know, dumb and still full of germs. They're weaker germs, but they're still germs. I can't particularly recommend them. You know, whatever the germ equivalent of Yelp is, do not expect a good review, please. See, enemy ace destroyed ally. Yeah, ace matches, depending on what team is, you know, how each team is doing, how coordinated they are, just the luck of where they are hit point wise when that 3-minute mark lands, you can really turn things around for better or worse, you know, in short notice. Zaku's snagged a couple of kills here. Basically, I'm thinking by accident that could have gone to Sonic, but you know, and that, okay, but he did get the one that counted, which was the enemy ace. So, yeah, now they've got a 10,000 point lead with 2 minutes to go. Not a bad place to be. And stunned Sonic, but also did a ton of damage to the target in front of him. And also, I don't think Sonic's probably in much danger, just given how many teammates there are. Landed a good stun there. Sonic got the kill. Yeah, sometimes, especially in a support, you can just underestimate how much damage you're going to do and end up taking kills from the ace. It happens. But, you know, as you can see, the team's not the worse for it by any means. They've got a minute left, and they just need to defend, basically. Which can actually be harder than being on the offensive, but we'll see how that goes. Tagged a couple of them. It's a Garibee with piercing, so a lot of damage potential there if you can get the enemy team to line up, which they seem to have happily done. I mean, sometimes when you're all spawning in, it's hard not to, especially when you have to advance on the enemy team as quickly as you possibly can. That said, yeah, I was about to say the ace may manage to get Zaku just because, you know, they were trying. Nope, Delta Kai got him instead, which, you know, is a good outcome for Sonic and Zaku's team. So, and that's, yeah, just, you know, it's always a tough call to you know, pick between defending your ace or letting them get the kill, but with in this situation, as far down as the enemy team was, I would have just let the ace try to get the kill and just done with it. As you can see, they really made some headway at that last second just by beating Sonic. Like, high cost ace rounds are pretty wild in terms of how much back and forth there can be. Yeah, so they you know, wound up only 8,000 points behind at the end. Zaku got 7,100 points, did 140,000 damage. Really nice round. And thank you, as always, for sending it my way. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, a couple of weeks ago, Seraphic Zero introduced me to GalGaiGar Final, which I had never seen. Animation is really good. Some really excellent hand-drawn animation. Plot probably would have made more sense if I'd seen the original GalGaiGar, which I hadn't, but also, just after seeing that, I might have ordered the real grade GalGaiGar since it was on sale someplace. Well, we'll find out. It should be here Saturday. Also, I needed some model glue for to finish the Gaplin TR5, so that is that I don't think it's fair, though, with the relative prices to call the model glue the point of the order anymore, though.